I don't mean you any trouble. Wait, that's Abigail's scarf. What did you do to my friend?
Are you all right? Did it bite you?
No, I'm all right. I'm not even sure it wanted to fight.
That's weird. But I guess now we know there's a werewolf on the loose. In Hogsmeade of all places.
Oh no! Abigail! I thought it had attacked her, but she must have escaped into the tunnel before I got here.
And we just chased that thing in after her.
We have to help her. Come on!
Where are we?
We didn't walk that far. We must still be in Hogsmeade.
That's it! I know where we are. The Shrieking Shack.
Isn't that haunted?
Daniel, you're not afraid of ghosts, are you? There are hundreds of ghosts at Hogwarts.
Yeah, well, those are school ghosts. Who knows what lives here?
I'm more worried about the werewolf. Let's look around, but be careful. It's asleep, but where's Abigail?
Maybe she got out. There was another tunnel, remember? That one might go back to school.
Wait, give me that goblet you found. It smells like wolfsbane. As in wolfsbane potion.
Of course! Abigail is the werewolf! That's why she's so passionate about werewolves, and why she didn't hurt me.
Actually, you can thank the wolfsbane potion for that. Makes them calm and sleepy, apparently. So, what do? Wake her up?
Absolutely not. She needs her rest. Plus, I'm not sure it's a good idea to wake a sleeping werewolf, wolfsbane potion or not.
I'll leave a note. I don't want her to worry that we might give away her secret. If she wants to talk about it tomorrow, she knows where to find us. Abigail, how are you feeling?
Better. Thanks. I got your note. I'm sorry you had to find me that way.
It's all right, but you could have told me.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust.
I can't imagine what it's like to have to go through that every month. Have you told anyone your secret?
No. The professors know, of course. But you're the first student to figure it out.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I promise.
Thank you. That means a lot.
May I ask how it happened?
I was attacked when I was very young. By my father.
Your father?
It wasn't his fault. I was always curious where he ran off to every month, so I finally followed him into the forest one night. He picked up my scent as soon as he turned. I ran, but I was lucky to survive.
That must have been terrifying. Why didn't he take wolfsbane?
Wolfsbane potion is very difficult and expensive to make. I've been lucky to have help from the school, but back then, we didn't have the means.
He must have felt terrible when he learned what he'd done.
Dad was devastated. He was so ashamed and fearful that it might happen again. He left. I haven't seen him since.
This is probably a silly question, but how do you cope with it every month?
It's been a challenge. After I was turned, I was angry. But having lived with lycanthropy for so long, I've gotten used to it. It's not fun, but with the wolfsbane potion, it's manageable. I've been trying to reconnect with my father. I reached out where I could, but I don't know if he got my message. But I'm afraid to ask too many questions. Not everyone is as open-minded as you.
Then maybe I can help. If we work together, we might be able to dig into the werewolf sightings without making anyone too suspicious. We're just two Hogwarts students writing a parchment on werewolves.
That's brilliant! How do we begin?
When's the next trip to Hogsmeade?
Lots of people out today. That's good, right?
Yes. I wonder what they're gathering for.
There does seem to be quite a crowd forming.
Excuse me? Can you tell me what's going on?
It's a rally, of course. You know, because of all the werewolves.
What?
Personally, I think it's rubbish. Werewolves robbing a joke shop? What use has a werewolf got for dung bombs and nose-biting telescopes? But someone's been breaking into shops and causing quite a bit of damage.
Come on, we better check it out. What is she talking about?
Renka claims she was attacked in her shop.
That witch has a shop in Hogsmeade?
She did. It went out of business 3 months ago. Handmade house elf figurines. Rather creepy if you ask me, but to each their own.
She doesn't look hurt to me.
Don't tell her that! She wasn't the only one though. Poor Ambrosius Flume got a right nice bump on his head. Didn't see his attacker on account of the fog, but still...
We must rid the woods of these mangy menaces once and for all. Until we do, not a one of us is safe. Werewolves are evil.
That's a lie!
Oh, it's you. Come to defend the savages again, have we? Let the townsfolk suffer while you stay safe in your high castle. Precisely. They are beasts, mindless killers.
What? No, that's not what we said. They're victims of a disease, one that can be controlled, with the right potions. They're not bad people. They're just people.
Touching. But this is not your concern, is it? Unless there's a reason you care so much about these monsters. Yes, return to your castle. We'll be sure to put down the wolves while you're away.
That's enough. Down, Renka. You made your point. As for the rest of you, go home.
Fine, I'll go. But this isn't over, Wilberforth.
What do you think you're doing?
We're trying to stand up for what's right.
No, you're playing straight into her hands. You need to be smarter.
We should stay silent then? Be cowards like everyone else, like you.
You don't know me, so I'm gonna let that go. But know this, I'm a supporter of werewolf rights. Have been since long before either of you were born. I know what we're up against.
And what's that?
Hate. You have no idea how easily it can grow and fester in a community. Keep engaging Renka and you'll find out.
What should we do then?
Back off. Let her bark until she's shown everyone exactly who she is. If things get out of hand, I'll deal with it. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, fine. I'm not going to stop looking for my father.
I understand, but you need to be careful.
Do you expect me to stand by while someone falsely accuses werewolves?
I'll help you, but we need to be careful. We don't want to make things worse.
Fine. What do you suggest we do then?
We need to figure out who's causing the disturbances. If we can prove it's not werewolves...
Renka will look like a fool. Brilliant, let's do it. Let's investigate separately.
Oh.
Huh?
What a mess. As if I have time to clean up after a bunch of hairy hooligans.
Why would a werewolf want anything to do with a bunch of joke products? It definitely looks like a wild animal attacked this display. But was it a werewolf?
Been hit twice, actually. Fortunately, I'm very good at mending charms. A necessity in this business, love. Now, how about you stop asking questions and I won't have to tell Aberforth what you're up to, eh?
That didn't go so well. It actually seems like werewolves did do it.
Except most of the robberies didn't happen during a full moon. So claw marks and tufts of fur don't make sense. It has to be something else.
I do find it curious that almost nothing was stolen, except for a few potion ingredients.
Actually, that has me concerned. I recognize some of those ingredients. They're used to make wolfsbane potion.
That's not good. Unless someone took them to make it look like werewolves did it, which is rather unlikely. Rats.
That reminds me, I'm low on a few ingredients myself, particularly aconite. If you wouldn't mind, I know where some grows. It's on the way back to the castle, just off the path a bit.
Sure, let's go.
Thanks again for your help. Ingredients have been harder and harder to come by recently. Professor Slughorn has even had trouble getting some things. So I like to pick wild herbs whenever I can. The herbs are almost ready. We can start the brewing process now.
You said it was a difficult potion to brew, right?
Very. The professor taught me how to brew it properly, but it's still complicated and time-consuming.
I can help brew it if you like.
That'll be great. Oh, hello! Are you picking aconite too? Why? Who are you? Wait, come back!
It's dangerous here. Leave this place.
Who are you?
What have you done?
Please stop! We don't want to fight.
And yet this is what wizards always do.
No, we weren't with the other wizard. We were chasing them.
I see no other wizard.
This one speaks the truth. There was another. It was they who attacked me.
Wolfsbane, is this what you were gathering for?
Yes, we just need some herbs. We will leave here soon.
If that's all you seek, be gone with it. We would be troubled by you no more.
Who do you think that was? Because they were picking aconite. They might have been a werewolf too.
Or someone collecting aconite for another reason. It's not just using Wolfsbane potion.
Yes, you're right. Come on, let's get back to the castle.